Yo, what is up guys? It is your boy SubZeroExtabyte and I am back with a brand new video, and today is going to be amazing as if that is ever going to change, but we are going to make a room that is basically filled with water and stuff, so it is going to be pretty mad, and it is going to be a bit different than your normal house, or room, however you want to call it, but we are just going to make it even more beautiful than Saturnus. And I am not sure how we are going to do that, because that is going to be really hard, but we are going to do it so that the ground is flat so we can just easily build on this thing. And I quite like the view from this spot. It is kind of on a corner and you can just see an island and it is just nice. But we just need to have the flattest area that we possibly can have, and then we are going to make a square hole 1 deep, and then that is going to be the layer for the floor, and then we throw in some floor and then it will be pretty. But I am not satisfied with the amount of grass that has been removed, and I need some more space for my precious house, and this is just going to be amazing when it is going to be done, and then it will be alright. And we need to have a kind of natural shape as well, because we don't want to be the ones that fudge up the nature, do we? No, we don't want to be those people. We want to be the people that are building really amazing stuff like this square out of wood is going to be. So this is going to be our base layer, and from there we are going to start and stuff, and it is just going to be great fun and all of that, and then we will have a good time, and hopefully we are just going to have one hell of a house. You know what would be fun and different as a house? To have some kind of roller coaster going through the house. And that is just something that I am going to write down on my notepad. Hold up, wait a minute. Almost done. And I am done. So, I have that noted. But first we just need to get rid of all this ugly dirt that is here, and then we are done with it, and then we are going to lay down our really nice looking floor, and once we are at that time, then our house can start to look nice. But we are at that time and it is already looking nice and stuff, so I am really happy with this result, and I think that we have done a really good job at making a kind of square out of wood and filling it up as the floor. So, we have completed that, and now it is time for a vacation. No, just kidding, we need to grind until the house is done, and then the rest of my life will feel like a vacation, especially if we do make that roller coaster in the thing. But first we just need to have a lot of these wood logs, because those will look really nice. And we do want our house to look really great, so that is just what we are aiming for, and it is just going to be amazing and stuff, so that is just fantastic. And now we just need to have a lot of this stuff, and then we are good to go, and our house is really made from wood then, because now it was just made out of these ugly planks. But now we threw in some mixed stuff and it is just looking fantastic with these logs and stuff. And now we can just start to make the window frames and the walls and stuff. And then we just need to throw in some windows, and then the natural light will hit me when I wake up and it will feel fantastic. It feels like you are alive when you wake up and someone opens the curtains and all of this bright light enters your room. Just fantastic, that feeling. And we are going to experience that feeling for the rest of our lives if we continue like this, and that is just going to be fantastic, because we won't have curtains, so we will just sleep with the light of the day, and it is just going to be fine. I normally can sleep with light, it is not really that different. You close your eyes anyway, so I mean, what is the difference then? Well, I wouldn't know, but I guess that we are going to have really large windows and stuff, so that is just going to look fantastic. But we have got some windows in already, and I think that it just looks absolutely amazing with these window panels, and I think that it is slowly getting beautiful, so that is alright. And we have got plenty of light that is going to enter our house, so I think that our electrical bill is going to be low, which is also just fantastic, because then we are going to save money, and above that we are also going to save the environment with all of that, so that is just fantastic if we can combine those two things. But we are going to hang torches which burn on coal, so I am not sure if that is really great for the environment. But we do need some light, and I don't want to get myself no glowstone, but I guess that is something that could be done, but I don't really know if I do want that, so I am just going to enjoy myself like it is right now, and I amuse myself just well with this house build. The cauldrons are still going to come into it, is going to look even better. Yes, even with this log ceiling thing that we have. Wait, no, the planks are the ceiling. Well, I guess we are just going to call it the ceiling edge, or what it should be called. I really have no clue, but you probably get what I am trying to talk about, so that is just great. But we are just going to continue until this house is looking absolutely fantastic, and we just need to do a whole lot more, and then it is just going to be really great. So I am not really sure when we are going to be done with this ceiling thing, but I guess that could take a while, so if we just don't get any splinter in the meantime, then that will just be great. but this is quality wood that SubZeroExtabyte personally crafted from the crafting table, so this is the best quality wood that you are going to get, so that is also something that is really amazing, and you don't know a lot of people that have this, probably because I don't think anyone has this at all except for me then, because I make my own houses. But I guess that now we can start with the inside, and these corner pieces that I am making look really great, so we are going to have 4 of them, and it seems like we messed up the other side of the house a bit, but from now on that is designer look, so no one will notice that it is even there, and it is just going to be designer when someone asks, so that is fantastic. But we are now going to focus a bit more on the inside of the house, which we are already doing, and it is just looking nice already with this chest, the crafting table. We even have an anvil in there, and how could I forget about the furnace that is going to furnace a lot of things. And the cauldrons are going to come in. Just hold on to your booty for 1 minute, I am taking it right now. No, I am just kidding, I already took it and it is really safer in my inventory, so that is just fantastic. But I guess that what we are making right now is something that a lot of people also don't have in their houses, which is also pretty amazing, because personally I don't really know anyone that has built this underneath their houses, so I will be proud of the people that do know someone. Wait, what am I talking about? A lot of people actually have basements. Oh yeah, that is right. You didn't know that this was going to be a basement yet. I am sorry about that. But I mean, now you know, and it is just going to be a great basement, because it is going to be a whole lot better, and it is just going to look really great, and that is just what I am aiming for, so that is also something that is fantastic. But we are just going to dig out a lot of space, because we want to have quite some space down here, which is just going to be fantastic for our storage stuff. But right now we are just going to throw in some wall, and then it won't look like it is some dirt hole anymore, but now it looks like a really nice house that is just under the ground. And that is basically what it is, but it is going to be used for a bit of another thing than a house, because it is actually just going to be storage space, which is not really that impressive, but I guess that it is better than nothing, which is just fantastic and stuff, and it is just all fun and stuff, just like this floor that is now done. So it looks really fantastic, and with some light in here it looks even better. And with the ceiling that is actually finished, it just looks better than ever, and I would really like to live down here and put my computer down here and just basically never come out ever again, but I guess that won't happen, because we need space to have all the brewing stuff somewhere stored, and that is just going to be pretty hard to do, so we are just going to have all of this filled with chests and stuff, and it is just going to look great, which is what we are aiming for, so that is just fantastic, isn't it? Well, I think it is, so I guess that we are just going to keep doing that, and then our house will just look great, and the basement will be the prime piece of the entire house. But I think that how we stack the chests up right now, it just looks absolutely amazing, and I think that we deserve some props for this creation. The only thing that is going to be pretty hard is filling all these chests. And the other thing that is going to be even harder, I think, is that we are going to have to remember what is in all these chests, so I guess that I am not really looking forward to that, but I guess that we are just going to have to remember, and otherwise we are going to need to search, and then we would have a little search hunt thing, and it is just going to be amazing, because then we could feel like a pirate, and we could imagine that this is actually in a boat, and that we are actual pirates, and that we just captured this ship, and that we are now going to take the booty and all of the things that are not booty but are still valuable and stuff. So our ship will be filled with things that are valuable, and I am not really sure what we are going to do with this ship then, but I guess that is going to be the captain's choice. Wait, what is that? I am the captain? Oh god, well then, I surely hope someone will speak up and say, look at me, I am the captain now. But I guess that no one else is on board of this amazing ship that we just captured that is filled with diamonds. But that is a positive, because now I don't have to share the things that I have found, so that is just fantastic, isn't it? Well, I am really happy with what I have found. But the thing that I am also going to be happy with is this minecart station thing that I am about to make, which is basically going to be a bit of a roller coaster underneath and through my house. Yeah, that is right. You all thought that I had forgotten about what I had said. Well, then you are wrong, because I did not forget, and it is in the making right now. But I guess that we do need somewhere to board our train, and that there has to be at least some space where the roller coaster goes outside, so I guess that we are just going to make a secret entrance or something like that right here. Right, meow. But I don't know what this is going to be yet, but I just wanted some air right here. But it is just going to be some kind of secret entrance for if the pirates come with their boats and then attack my house, and then they are going to want to come inside of my treasure room. But then I will place some traps really quick, and then I am just going to run away with all of the treasures, and then they will end up with nothing. But I will end up with a brand new ship that they have then parked outside of my island, which is just fantastic because I have always wanted to own a boat. But our little mini cart station is not really that secret because there is a hole underneath these cauldrons, but I guess I will make something out of this, and that it is just going to be fantastic. And that the station can just be shown as it is shown right here because it actually doesn't really look that bad, which is just fantastic. And I think that we do need somewhere that the mini cart is going to go up here in the main room that is up here on the normal level, and not just only down there in the basement. I do know that my basement looks really sick, and that I have a mini cart and a station down there makes it even more amazing, so that is just fantastic. But I guess that we are just going to have it so that it is just amazing. But here it right now, and we are just placing the tracks right now, and I guess that we are just going to see where the power rails are going to be because I don't really know yet, which is not really that professional from me as you are known. But this time I am not a professional mini cart placer. But I guess that this track that we have in our house is actually kind of amazing. It is not really going fast, but I guess that it is better than walking. And if I even fall over some kind of stick or rock that is outside and then I would be hurt on my leg, then I always have this amazing way of transportation in my very own house, so that is just fantastic, isn't it? Well, at least I think it is fantastic, and that is all that matters, I guess, because I live here and I don't think that all of you live here. But I guess that you guys would also really like to have your own roller coaster in your room or even your entire house, which is just fantastic. But I guess that it is not really that fast, but it is still amazing however, so that is just great. And we are getting around of our house and we are seeing all kinds of corners that I have never seen before, and I guess that the mini cart does need to go a bit faster because after a while it just decides to go the other way instead of the way it is supposed to go, and then the mini cart will feel like England or any other country where they drive left. But we just have one hell of a house if I do say so myself. I don't really like that my door is placed over their way to the left, but I guess that once again it is just a designer look and it is really exclusive, and only houses that have been designed by SubZeroExtabyte have that, so that is fantastic. But houses that have been made by Sub also always have a really amazing roof, so right now we are even going to make a really amazing roof on top of our little house. And then it is going to be amazing when it is actually done, and then your minds will be blown because of how amazing it looks. And I really think that I could get pretty far with just making roofs. I could be some kind of thatcher that is really good at its job, and then all kinds, so people would hire me, and then I would start a roof emporium, and then it is going to be really great. And if any of you guys would build a house but not know what roof they should make, then you just give me a call and then I will come over and then I'm going to make it for you, and your house will look amazing. But I guess that this side is done, and now we just need to finish the other side, and then we need to connect both of the sides, or we do that in the progress and then it will go faster. And that is one technique that thatchers use when they are still being trained. So you could say that this is a noob technique, but these are just the basics, and if you master this kind of roof making, then you are already pretty far in the business, and I think that you could make really cool roofs already, so I guess that it is amazing for you. But we are almost done, but it won't be an attic because then it wouldn't be a sub-roof anymore if underneath the roof would be space to live. So this isn't going to be an attic because I made the roof and we already have a basement, so I think that is space enough. And if the pirates come up here, then I have nowhere to run, or I would have to make an exit that also leads to the basement, and then I could be gone with even more treasure, and then the feeling would feel even better when I board their ship, and then I would become a world famous captain of a really cool ship. And I am going to leave you guys to name that ship, so by all means leave a comment down below how my ship should be named, because I need a name and I don't know which name to go with, so I am asking you guys. So right now, the roof is almost done, and that is not the only thing that is almost done, because my toaster is almost done with my toasted bread. And oh yeah, how could I forget about the video that is also almost done? Well then, at least I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch all of you guys later. Don't forget to leave a comment about how I should name my ship that I am going to capture, because that is really important to me. And I hope that you are going to have a great day. Bye guys.